Hello and welcome. I'm Kevin, and this is the Real Laptop Lifestyle. Now, today I have a presentation for you on my top 5 most productive plugins. So let's get straight into it. My top 5 most productive plugins. Now, if you aim to generate an internet-related income, then you're almost certainly going to require a website. I think I have about 8 or 9 now, so you'll probably end up with a whole row of them, and preferably WordPress. Why WordPress? Well, WordPress has plugins made especially for it, and WordPress is about marketers first and foremost. Now, if you have a very deep pocket and you want someone to do it for you, you're probably going to go and get someone to make it in HTML or PHP, and it will cost you a lot of money. And they can do everything the WordPress plugins can, but it's going to cost you a small fortune. The way to go forward, especially when you start, especially when you're keeping on top of it yourself, is using WordPress as your platform. The plugins for WP, for WordPress, well, they really make my life very easy. I probably use about 8 or 10 on every site, but there's a few that are particularly good. So I'm going to share the top 5 with you right now, the ones I find most productive, the ones that I find generate me the most income on a daily, weekly basis. Then I'll provide the links for them below. Most have a trial offer in place, so check them out for yourself. The first one we're going to check out is Elementor. This is the Real Laptop Lifestyle, one of my websites, and I use Elementor for making this. And you can, whether you like it or not, it doesn't really matter. The site really works well. It gets lots of likes and lots of visitors to it, and you can make it look any way that you wish. And Elementor is basically a page builder, and you can make the site look any way that you wish. It comes with tons of templates. I'll show you inside it in just a moment, and it's loading really slowly, of course, because we're online. Other than that, you can go to it yourself and have a look, and you can see just how fast it really works. Now, one of the reasons that I like Elementor, it wasn't an easy learning curve by any means. I had to put some time in and go through it, but when I started to understand it, I found I could actually build pages and build sites exceptionally quickly, really quickly. And everything I build, I can save. So if you came into, here's the back office of a page, and you can see all the different things it will do. So many different things, everything you want it to. And though it seems a bit complicated to start off, it's not at all. The nice thing about Elementor is that you get exceptionally good support, and there's lots of videos and support videos and tutorials made as well. But one of the things I like is anything I do, I can save as a template. So when I've saved that template, I can just pull it in again seconds later. For instance, I know this video frame was pulled in. I've got a tab here called Global, and here's some of the global templates I can just bring in just for the click of a button, change them over, and my page is really made very, very quickly. And that's why I love Elementor. You need to check it out for yourself, but I'm fed up of playing with themes. Elementor is really lightweight. It loads really quickly, and I haven't had any problems with it. I've been playing with Elementor now about a year. I think I've been using it a year. It took me a couple of weeks to get into using it, but as soon as I started learning using it, then I started to be able to put sites together really quickly. And as I mentioned already, I think I've got 8 or 9. I use it on all of them. That's how much I like Elementor, and it's very inexpensive compared to themes, and themes that constantly need updating. This is very, very good. So give Elementor a check out for yourself. They do have a free version. This is the paid version. The next one I want to show you, the next plugin I want to show you, is Backup Buddy. Now, Backup Buddy, as the name suggests, is a plugin for backing up your website and all your pages and everything. Now, when you've had websites for a while, I don't care how careful you are, how good you are at it, occasionally they will go down. They'll crash, you'll get a bug or whatever, a virus maybe. They will go down. Now, I actually back my websites up in 3 different places now, 3 different places, and with 3 different tools. That's how important it is to me. I had a website go down this year, and would you believe it? It was when I was driving a lot of traffic to it, and suddenly I had a huge spike in traffic, and it went down. Well, I had it back up in about 3/4 of an hour, so the damage was, not too much at all. And that's why I use Backup Buddy, because it really is simple to use. One of the things I like about it is I can back up everything and I can send it to a remote destination. Now, I back mine up to Amazon S3, but I could have a number of destinations here, so I could be doubly certain and back it up to Drive or a whole load of different places. And I've told it to delete the local backup after a successful delivery. So just click that, and now all I have to do is decide whether I want database, complete backup, themes, plugin only, media only. But I'm going to go for complete backup, and that will take, it'll probably be a lot slower doing it while you're online watching it, but it certainly won't take very long. This is not a small site by any means, but it's backing up the database now. That'll zip the files, and you can see it's doing that right now. So the next plugin I'd like to concentrate on is ConvertBot. Now, this is a page I was making a little bit earlier. Now, I have to tell you that I make 85% of my income through email marketing. So email to me is really important. And as I've advanced with email marketing, I've learned to do many things, such as pre-segmenting my list. And I'll show you that in just a moment, and loads of other things. So getting people onto my email list quickly is a top priority for me. So on this particular page, you can see I've just got a video, and underneath I've got a way of capturing people onto my list. I just made this graphic up, and if you click subscribe, it opens up a tool called ConvertBox, and I've given a link to ConvertBox right below this video. Now, what I like about ConvertBox, it will do so many things. I'm not even going to go through it and show you here. I just want to show you this. And I did mention pre-segmenting. Now, you can see here I've got 4 different buttons. Rather than just being put straight on the list, I want to know something. I want to know, do you want to generate enough money just to pay for your next holiday? Or do you want to replace your income? Or do you want to go ballistic and start making £10,000 plus each and every month? Now, the reason for this is the information I send through to everybody, a lot of it will be the same, okay? But there's bits of it will be completely different. And if I sent this 10,000 a month generation information through to somebody who just wants to make £500 a month, it would, well, they'd have steam coming out there. It'd be too much for them. And if in reverse, if I sent this simple information through to people who are really serious, well, they would find it too easy. So by segmenting my list, I know I've got a whole load of different people at different levels, and even though a lot of the information will be the same, some of it will be very, very specific. And as it's very specific, of course, I'm giving more value, and as a result, I end up making more money. So this is lightning fast. If you click on one of these, you're just invited. I can make it look any way I want, but that's how I decided to make it. It's called ConvertBot. It's probably the best email tool I have next to my autoresponder, and it really makes life easy for me. So that was number 3. Number 4 is Breeze. Now, what Breeze is, it plays with the caching. Now, I've had many caching plugins in the past, and some are good, and some they're really difficult to use. But what caching does, it means that if there's any problems with something that cookies and things like this, will clear it all out for you all the time. So you have no problem with your website. It loads quickly and it actually speeds it up. Now, I believe that Breeze is absolutely free. Mine comes with a Cloudways account where I do all of my hosting. So I can't recommend Breeze enough. Ever since I had it, which is about a year, it's just made my life so much easier. And if I have any problems, if I just clear the cache, guess what? 99.9% of those problems just disappear completely. So you do need a good caching program with WordPress, and I can't recommend Breeze highly enough. Right, we've got one more left, and that is Wishlist. Wishlist Member. They've just upgraded it. Wishlist Member is a membership tool. Now, I don't have a membership running on this site right now. I did have, well, I just closed it down a little while ago because I have an idea for doing something new. But Wishlist Member has been making me money. I bought a lifetime membership on it about 15 years ago, and it's just got better and better and better and better and better. And this allows me to make content or certain bits of content secure. And when you do this, whether you're selling a membership, and I've sold memberships of anything up to $49.99 a month, I think you'd want that. I've sold memberships at lower prices as well. That's regular income coming in every month. You know, if you're charging £50 a month and you've got 100 people coming in there, you've got £5,000 a month coming in every month. So this is a secure way of securing your information, but it can be used in so many ways. Now, it's not cheap, but if you really want to make money, if you're really serious about making an online income, I would seriously suggest that you consider a membership site. This is so easy to use. The latest version is version 3.1. So I'm unfamiliar with this. This happened very, very recently, but you can just come in here and do all the setup, and it's not hard at all. As you can see, you can have pay per post. That means that people could pay just to see one post. If people really want it, they'll quite happily pay 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds just for one post, one bit of information. Now imagine if you've got lots of pieces of information like that, like you could be making a lot of money from it. You can integrate it with so many other tools. You've got PayPal, or I use Thrivecart. You've got a whole load of different providers here, email providers. There's mine, Active Campaign. There's so many more, and there's other services as well. The other service I use is Zapier. So I'm just going to show you the things it does roughly. You need to go in and have a demo of it. If you go to Wishlist Member, they'll show you lots. I think there's only 2 members in here, and I think they're both me. Yes, they are. But this is how we set it all up. Excuse me. We can import whole sites, memberships, everything, or export them. I can give sequential upgrades, which means that every month I give you a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Those are really good for keeping people in your membership, keep you making money. I can send out my emails from here. I can do all kinds of things. So we're going to do, we can migrate the site, we can move it around. As I say, I'm not particularly used to this right now. It's telling here, this is how I protect my sites or my categories or my folders or whatever I want to secure. I can do so. And if somebody arrives on them, or there's a link open to it, it says, I'm sorry, you're going to have to join. You know, this is a private membership. And there's nothing like landing on a page that says, I'm sorry, this is private information for members only. Very often they click on finding out how about becoming a member. Most of my memberships are free, but people just have to give me their details so I can then get them on my email list. Remember, I make about 85% of my income from email. This works so well with email. In conjunction with email, it works really well. So just having a quick look what else we got here. As I said, I've not got used to using this new version yet. It looks very simple. That's where you send your email out from. So you can send email directly through from here or through your autoresponder. Okay, so that's all 5 plugins. So I hope you found that very useful. Now, if you have any comments or questions, there is a place directly below this video for you to ask them. So please do so, and I will answer them for you, I promise. There's something I would like to know is, did you enjoy this video? Was it helpful? If so, there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down below this video. I prefer to get a thumbs up, but it's nice to get some accurate feedback because I need to know if I'm doing the right thing. Please subscribe to my channel because I do make videos most days, which means if you come into YouTube, you're going to see I've made, especially if you put that little bell next to the subscribe button, it'll let you know that I have made a new video. So you don't have to go digging around on my channel looking and wondering. It will come up there and it will tell you what it's about, and you can come through and listen to it and watch it if you wish. So that's one way of getting some more information. The best way of getting an ongoing flow of useful profit generating information is to join my profit generating email list. Now, right underneath, right at the very bottom of the description here, you'll find a link to my profit generating emails. It's right at the bottom of the description. Click that, it'll bring you through here, and you can click on the subscribe and you'll be on my list. I'll keep you entertained, I'll keep you informed, and I'll be speaking to you regularly. If it's not for you, you can unsubscribe and we'll still remain friends. Now look, thank you very, very much for joining me today. I've really enjoyed making this video for you, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next one, or perhaps in an email. Bye-bye for now.